Hey, welcome everyone to USA Crypto Group. Today we have a project called Water for this AMS session. Water is a charity token with an objective to contribute financial aid to water.org Foundation with a mission to help humanity having access to clean water. With that, I'd like to welcome Prince from Water. Prince, if you can start out introducing yourself, your team, as well as you guys' background.
Awesome. Yeah, so name is Prince. Background, 26 years old, prior military service. So by trade, I'm an aviation specialist on C5s, military Air Force. Did 6 years, did 6 months in the desert. So quite wise when it comes to life, I guess. And now currently I'm a full-time student in San Francisco State University. I'm an economics major. So anything economics, I just absolutely love. It's a science, and it's something you can use in your day-to-day life, and then especially for me with crypto, since I am crypto based, it helps me out tremendously. This is, I guess, my sixth project that I've ran. Majority of my projects, except for one, has hit over $1 million in market cap. I started doing this last year, where I started my first one, OnlyFans, and we were able to get that to over $29 million in market cap, which is my most successful project as far as market cap, but not as far as utility, because I did end up leaving that team and transferred ownership to the new CEO now. So the project is still running. But as far as that, that's the extent of my background. So Beast is also part of the team helping market there. And we have our developer, Wiz. He's currently not here right now. He has personal things he has to take care of, but he's a pretty well-known dev as well. Beast, would you like to kind of introduce yourself?
Yeah, all right. My name's Beast Mode. I started about a year ago in this space, and Prince was one of the first guys I ever met and got to know in this space. And he did his project Cat Yacht Club that had about all-time high of 2.8 million after he'd already done ones that have gone to like 14 million and so on. He taught me a lot of what I've learned in this space and brought me into a lot of the connections I have today. So that's why when he told me I'm starting up Water BSC, I had no problem coming on board to help him. I've done my own projects too that have gone over $1 million. Over the past year, I've built a page with 5,000 followers. I got 2,000 on Twitter. Got a pretty good name for myself in the space and a good following. So I instantly wanted to come on board and help them with water, especially for the charity side of things. And yeah, that's me.
Awesome. All right. Yeah, thanks for the introduction there, guys. Looks like you guys do have an extensive background in the crypto space. And looks like, Prince, you are in economics in school right now. So I think that will be beneficial to not just this project, but I think down the line with whatever projects that you can be working on. So that's a good skill set to have. Now, if for those that are listening right now, Prince, can you speak on what is water.org Foundation that is founded by Matt Damon and Gary White?
Right. So like you said, founded by Matt Damon and Gary White. So essentially what they're doing there is trying to provide clean water to the world, to those that are less fortunate who don't have access to that clean water. And, even goes as far here in the U.S., and we're a developed country, and there's still places like Memphis or Flint, Michigan, who don't have that access. So it's just a foundation charity trying to get that clean water to these places, to these people that are less fortunate. And so with that's why I wanted to create this project and help, because I think it's as the crypto community as a whole, we can provide some change, right? Make some noise in the cryptocurrency community. And so far, we were able to help out a little bit. So we're not just doing like straight to the foundation as far as charity, but we're also providing water to like the homeless and doing some, small charity work around the local area. So far we were able to do Los Angeles, and then next we will be doing San Francisco in the coming days.
All right, awesome. Yeah, as like Prince is saying, Gary White and Matt Damon. Now, I think you guys all heard of Matt Damon, very famous actor here in the U.S. But their objective is to provide clean water. Currently, they are working over in Africa at the moment. So looks like the team here want to contribute the financial aid to that foundation to further help with the mission. Now, my question for you is, Prince, how are you guys contributing? Are you guys doing it through cryptocurrency, like stablecoin, cash? And do you have direct tie to the organization thus far?
So we can only do it through cash. So it's just transferring funds through either one of our accounts and then directly giving it to them through a bank card. That's the only way we can do it as of right now. And so as far as like direct connections to their marketing team, so I do. It's kind of a little tricky right now though. So the reason why I do is because I'm actually on a team under the HBAR network that is actually going to be representing water.org. So that's a little different than what we're doing here because we're not representing them. We're our own entity, but with this team under HBAR, we'll actually be representing them with their own personal branding. So with that, we had to contact their whole marketing team, which we have that direct connection to. And so my team under that HBAR network, I'm trying to swing them over to this BFC side. And then once we're able to do that, then we'll get that like immediate connection and, start getting some marketing on water.org's end.
Okay, so to clarify that, HBAR that you're talking about is a marketing agency that you're involved with, correct? And that you guys are working with their marketing team?
Oh, their cryptocurrency is just under the HBAR network. So we'll be doing a NFT project under them.
Okay. Now, have you guys made any contribution directly to the organization yet?
As of now, we have not, but we do plan to soon. Volume kind of slowed down, so it's been a little hard right now. We've been having to lower taxes, trying to keep people, invested in the project. But we definitely do plan on doing that. But I mean, for the time being, like I said earlier, we were able to send money over to people we have connections to, like Dylan in Los Angeles, and we're able to give them a few $100 to go do some charity work, giving out water and catering some food to the homeless, which there are videos of.
That's really awesome, man. Yeah, really. I give you guys proud and appreciate for what you guys doing. Like you said, even in the United States, we have pockets of areas that people do not have access to clean water, not just overseas, over in third world countries only, but right here at home in USA. And not a lot of people know that. So I think, a token like this, charity token like this, it's a great cause, great mission token. So I think that's one of those things where, we all can get behind it. But I think cryptocurrency, the blockchain, if we utilize it correctly, I think we can really help a lot of people. So I appreciate you guys, doing this.
No, absolutely. That's the goal here, just kind of make change or help make change in the world. And then even here, like in our backyards. So like San Francisco, I'd live about an hour and a half away from there. And then maybe even here in Sacramento where I do live. But there's always charity work to be done. And we do plan to expand across the United States and then even the world.
Awesome. Cool. And you guys are very committed to the project, correct?
Oh, absolutely. We've been here every single day. Like I said, this is like my full-time job right now, aside from being a full-time student. So whenever I am free, aside from school, I'm always just sitting here in chat, talking it up with people, trying to make some partnerships happen, landing these AMAs. But yeah, we're 100% committed and we plan to push even further.
Okay, awesome. Now the project is live right now. They're at 55,000 market cap right now with 8,000 in LP. Looks like you do have some buys coming in here a little bit here. But yes, I mean, the project's still very young. When did you guys launch this, Prince?
I believe it was a week ago, Thursday, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that sounds about right. So about 7 days now, or 5 days.
Okay, yeah, very early, very early. Again, it
Oh,
is a charity
absolutely.
token. Yeah, so very early project 5 days ago, $55,000 market cap. All right. So when I was reading your white paper, it looks like you do have a little allocation that is set aside for to make that contribution to that foundation water.org. Could you speak on that a bit?
Right. So we have a percent of supply set aside, which is 1% of tokens set for the foundation. So once we start getting in touch with their foundation, we're gonna, make sure that they get that 1%, so that way they have access and they can do what they want with that 1% of supply. But that's a little down the road. Like I said, I want to bring in this other team of people that I have under HBAR, bring them over. Then that way we're fully directly intact with water.org. Um, and then also with that, a part of our tokenomics has a percent of buys and sells going into a wallet, so that money is going directly to them, cash. So instead of a dev or team wallet, which we don't have, instead it's a charity wallet, which you can find in our Telegram as well.
Okay, so now what you're saying is that the charity wallet is actually dedicated to your donation to the water.org organization. Am I hearing
Correct.
that correctly?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, perfect. And looks like right now, currently, you have you mentioned that there's a percent of tax that's going to that. Can you speak on that? And what is the buy and what is the sell? And can you speak on the breakdown of the taxes?
Yeah, so right now we have a 10-12 tax, 10% buy, 12% sell, where I believe, let me think, 6% on the buy side, it should be 6, marketing 3 or 4, or I'm gonna have to look back on this. But essentially the allocation is just to marketing wallet, to our LP, and then to this charity wallet. So how most tokens have a dev or team wallet where they get a percent of taxes, a small percent. Instead, it's just to a charity wallet. But
I see.
buys 10%, sells 12%.
Okay, yeah, I'm actually looking at the website right now. Yeah, so 10% buy, 12% out, and 5% on the buy for marketing wallet, 3% for charity, and 2% LP. And on the sell is 6% for marketing, 4% for charity, and 2% for LP. Now you have, with a total of 11% for marketing, and you mentioned that there is no team wallet. Now, do you guys have an allocation that's dedicated aside for the team, or the marketing wallet would be also considered, part of the team as well?
For sure. As of right now, our marketing wallet is going to be used just for marketing until we kind of regain that volume and we pay for things like utility or listings. Then we can start paying our team fairly through the marketing wallet. But we all do have tokens set aside for ourselves. And then you can just look through Deployer wallet to see if you want to track, which we don't mind people tracking our wallets. Like, we're not doing anything fishy. We're not farming. We're not just handing ourselves tokens every chance we get. Um, but that's pretty much how we're paying ourselves right now. We have tokens set aside for us.
Okay, so you do have tokens set aside, but right now you guys are not utilizing that currently, correct? Until you guys get
No,
established some foundation and get some volume going.
correct. Just foundation for
Awesome.
now, and then utility.
Perfect. All right. All right. Yeah. So let's talk about the roadmap. What is the future plan? So what is the immediate next move here for you guys? I do see that you guys are being proactive with, being here doing AMA. So I know it's apparently you guys do want to raise awareness to the project. Is there anything else that you guys have in plan?
Yeah. So essentially, what I have being built right now, which probably be live in about a day or so, 48 hours max. So I have one of my old previous developers. He's creating us a DAO currently, and so that'll just kind of generate a governance system, and it'll make sense here because we are a charity-based token. So any move we make as far as donations or charity, we want to get the community involved. So that's something that we have going, and then um, later on, we plan to get staking at 50% APY. So that can be done soon as well. I think the turnaround time for that is maybe 5 days, but we have that option on the table with another developer that I do know. But right now, I'm more so worried about getting a better website, cleaning up our white paper, and then getting that DAO so that way there's something to show. And then obviously our listings. So once all that comes in, then we can start working on other utilities.
Okay. For those who are listening, what the DAO is pretty much a tokens that it gives you the rights to dictate the directions of the projects, right? So the more tokens you hold, the more weight you have on your saying. So that's what they're trying to do. So it's pretty much trying to get the community involved, uh, which is a good thing. Sounds great. Now talk about the white paper. Man, I I love the little hints of Bruce Lee on here. Who's the martial artist in your team?
Oh, so that's actually, I'm not sure if you know who CeeLo is. He's another call channel influencer in the Chinese community. So we're really, um, what's it called? We're in touch with him a lot. He's actually a really good buddy of mine now. And then so he's just kind of like put that out in our chat whenever he called us, and then we just added it to the white paper. We're like, yeah, like this is pretty cool to have.
Yeah, it's this. Yeah, I'm actually looking at it right now. As a martial artist myself, that's pretty cool. It says,
Oh, awesome.
yeah, it says, "Be water, my friend," which is a statement that was actually made popular by Bruce Lee, right?
Right, right.
So he
Yeah.
he refers to water kind of like in fighting, right? So you have to, it's the adaptability, right? So regardless of a person's uh, practice, right? Whether it's taekwondo or boxing, whatever, as a martial artist, you have to adapt. So he went on to say that if you put water into the cup, it becomes the cup, right? You put water into the teapot, it becomes a teapot. So pretty much you have to be flexible and adapt to your environment and situation. So yeah, I definitely see the little hint of Bruce Lee here. So that's pretty yeah, pretty cool to see, man.
No, no, absolutely. It kind of took me a little bit to do some research on the metaphors there, but I do love it.
Yeah, in the middle of the paragraph, he also put, you put water into the blockchain, it becomes the blockchain. So this guy's he's a hardcore Bruce Lee fan or a martial artist. So only
Yeah,
martial artists can recognize that. So for me, that's actually really nice to see.
awesome.
Because,
Yeah, we're definitely gonna keep it there.
yeah, that's really cool, man. All right, perfect, Prince. Do you have anything else that you want to speak on? So right now, you guys do have plans for the staking, and you guys are committed to the project. It's a great cause project. You're trying to team up with H Bar, another project that has direct tie to the foundation, Damien's foundation. So, is there anything else you want to speak on?
Um, so as far as that, I mean, everything's marketing, right? Like, I don't care if you have the best utility in the world. If you have absolutely no marketing, it's gonna die out. So that's something that we are 100% concerned about and trying to get going again. So like this AMA is helping, and then we're also trying to land more partnerships since we already do have some. We're trying to land even more, even bigger ones. So that's what we're working on now. Um, Not exactly easy, but it's definitely something doable, and I'm sure we'll get that going today sometime. So I don't want to like spill the beans on who we're working on, but it's pretty big partnerships, and with that, we'll easily turn this back around, get us back to our 330K all-time high. It's just kind of a trust process and just believe in the project, believe in the team. We're super transparent. We're always in chat answering questions, and like, what more do you want in a cryptocurrency team, right?
100%. Seeing you on on the webcam here, doxing yourself, I think that's very important in the space. Why water, Prince? Why, of all the things, you chose water? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, well, yeah. So, like, I'll reiterate. So, that team that I'm working with under HBAR, so I got onboarded to that team because of my knowledge and my extensive background in cryptocurrency. So it's from my buddies. One lives in San Diego, and then the other one in San Francisco, where I go to school. So they onboarded me because they wanted to do the charity through water.org. So it was them who wanted to start that NFT project under HBAR Network. And so I wanted to use that and start a cryptocurrency under the Binance Smart Chain network because there's more volume within BSC, and there's a little more funding to give out in BSC as well. Because HBAR, I think their market cap is about $1 billion last time I checked, while Binance is significantly higher, and there's more volume that's tradable as well. But that's pretty much why. And then, with that team that I'm with, they're well connected, and there's a way in with that foundation. And now I'm like, well, it's for a good cause. Everybody needs water.
Yeah, 100%. I think there's like hundreds of millions of people in the world that do not have access to water, clean water at least. So yeah, so I think it's a definitely huge issue that Matt Damon and Gary Weiss trying to solve, and I think it's necessary for sure. Awesome, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I love the project. I always like the good cause project like you guys, what you guys are doing. Perfect. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring Mike on, and maybe and he's gonna ask some of the questions from the community.
Perfect. Ask away.
All right, guys. Prince, appreciate you coming out tonight, brother. A really good presentation tonight, man.
Thank you.
Before I hop into a couple of these text questions here, I always like to ask the community. If anybody would like to ask you a question on voice, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask your question. If not, I'll hop into a couple of these text questions. All right, first community question here, brother, is from 24/7 Chill. Says your website says your taxes would be adjusted at some point. Looking at the fact that only 1% goes to charity, does this mean the charity aspect would be stopped possibly? If so, what are the utilities and how would it be funded?
So I think this was asked earlier in our community about lowering taxes in like the future. And so the plan is, yes, to lower taxes when it's not really needed anymore, not on the charity side because that'd be unfair, right? In my eyes, if we just stopped doing charity taxes and, we just kind of took advantage of what the foundation is, right? And that's not what we're trying to do. So on the contrary, we're trying to decrease marketing taxes once we are in the millions of market cap, and we don't really need a market as much anymore because we were able to pay for our centralized exchanges, our listings, all marketing that we need. It's just paid for already. Then we can start decreasing those taxes, and then maybe even upping the charity taxes, and then maybe lower LP a little bit if the ratio is good enough. So that's what that is saying.
Perfect. Same person here has a suggestion. Says, aside donating to charity, there could also be a program put up by the team to educate people on the need for cleaning water and how to achieve it. Something in the sense of water hygiene awareness. Just wanted to put this out there. It might benefit the community down the road as well.
Yeah, that's something that we can definitely add to our website. Like I said, this was just an interim website, a V1. It was just something to have while we try to get listed on, the big listings. But for sure, we do plan on getting a better website, a more professional one. And with that, like, it'll be nice to add on like the benefits of what we're doing or the organization even.
Perfect, perfect. Next question from the community here is about a private sale. Did you have any? And if so, how much was raised and how was it allocated?
We did about 2.5 BNB only. No one got more than 1% of supply. It was just the team, the core team, me, Wiz, Beast, and I believe we had one more, but it was just someone else who was also helping. But as far as like getting it off the ground, but it wasn't like a massive private sale of people, multiple people with 1%. I think it was just us, and that's it.
Right, right, perfect. Now, I remember you mentioning earlier that you have some partnerships and also some in the works. Can you speak on who you have currently and trying to onboard as well?
Yeah, for sure. So currently we have Valhalla fully backing us right now. He does come and chat and hype us up quite a bit. We did pay for Gubbins and Easy for their partnership. They should be reposting sometime today and actually announcing that. Although we paid them like a few days ago, I'm kind of having to get back to them like, hey, like, what's up with the partnership? Like, let's get this going, right? Um, and then also, so we were able to get Logan Paul earlier just for a call. So that's what I'm trying to work on as a full-time partnership. It's a little hard because he doesn't want to call something that's going to die and hurt his community or even reputation really. So that's one partnership we're like trying to get into, and so if we get that, been talking to Caesar, so he hasn't called yet because market cap has been too high for him because we kind of blew up too quick. But he does want to call. He just doesn't want to call alone. He wants that Logan Paul partnership. So in talks with him, I guess he's pretty decent buddies with Logan, and he's gonna try to nudge him in the right direction and kind of vouch for the team, so that way we get that partnership going, which would be massive news, and then get a Caesar call, and then from there we can get other callers like Obito, which we're in contact with as well, and then we've gotten almost every call in the book, so we'll just have a bunch of recalls like randomly, and we'll be back in business.
Oh wow, yeah, Logan Paul, that's pretty serious. I like that. Lucky from the community. I see you said you have a question. Would you like to ask your question here on Voice?
Bro, I have a question. First of all, I have been active in this
Hello.
water.
Hold on one second here,
Am I
Blake.
audible?
Rich Elon is
Am I
going to ask
audible?
this question here first.
Okay, am I audible right now?
Yep. Go ahead, Rich Elon.
Okay. So first of all, I've been active in this community since last 4-5 days. Been buying at 300K market cap, and at that time there was a very good hype that they're going to donate to butter.org today. Then postponed it for next day. So I think small donation to butter.org is also helping us reaching to the goal. So I wanted to know the Prince thought on that.
I'm sorry, what's the question on that?
Like you promised like you going to like donate $1,000 at the first day.
Oh,
Then yeah,
right.
we we
So
we decided
we're
to
definitely
we decided to strengthen the LP. That's great, because to run the project that is necessary. But if we have funds, so we can just a suggestion. It's not a question. So we can go with water.org also, right? Because we're doing great, and if we got exposure, that is also a great thing.
right. So, like I think I said earlier, it's not exactly easy to get exposure on their end because we're not the same entity and they don't like they know how the game works as far as like promoting and they don't want to have their name attached to us without any like real collaborations. So that's why it's a little hard. It's different on the H bar end that I'm in because we're actually going to be representing them through the branding. Right now, we are our own branding, we're our own entity, we're just providing them with, you know, exposure. So we kind of have to get bigger. We have to become more established, and then we can, you know, get directly in contact with the water.org team, and then, you know, maybe get some kind of exposure. Like maybe if we start donating like tens of thousands of dollars and we actually get noticed, then they can start, um, you know, giving thanks or whatever it is. But that's why we can't just do this immediately. But I mean, soon enough, like I do expect this to kind of blow up and, you know, just get easier. It'll become easier to do
Yeah,
that.
now I understood clearly, because at that time, if you check our group, people take it wrong. In the starting, they took it like like we do not have donated, but they do not understand the mechanism that how the things works, right? So
Right.
we have to understood, yeah, we have to understood the mechanism. So that is why, from the very first day they rided the hype, but now they becoming their own thoughts like so yeah, so that is the part, that we have to make sure clear, like barter.org did that they, for the donation we need to be very firm with the establishment of uh, our own project. So that is a quite good idea, and I like it. Now I am clear, so I do not have any doubts.
Awesome. Yeah, appreciate it. I don't have any doubts either.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Quickly. My question. I'm not sure if you've been working on this project for a very long time, but I just want to know what has been the most exciting and difficult parts since you've been working on this project, and also what happens in a situation whereby there is low transaction in the contract. How do you continue with the charity?
So I'll answer that last question. We do have our charity wallet out there, so people have been giving like $5 here and there, and you know, all that's gonna, you know, all the proceeds gonna be used for charity. The first question. So the best part is, you know, actually like providing for charity. We haven't been done in water.org quite yet, but we were able to get that out, spread or give some water out to the homeless community in Los Angeles, which has videos on it, which it's nice, you know, it shows that we're actually contributing in some way. So that's an awesome thing. You know, it's heartwarming. Challenges of running any cryptocurrency project is just time because you're having to work 24/7. People are very impatient because it's crypto, more so BSC, I think. Like, it's insane how much we have to be present for people to not think we're scamming, you know. Like, I get off for maybe an hour and, you know, oh, where's Dev or something, you know. It's a little annoying sometimes, but I mean, that's just the BSC culture, I think.
Okay, awesome. And my last question, maybe you've discussed and maybe I might have missed out on it. What can you say to the listeners listening to you right now that investing in this project is safe?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
What can you say
Yes, sir.
to convince the listeners listening to you right now on this VC that investing in your project is safe?
I think one of
project
the
where
biggest reasons. is I'm doxxed. If I were to scam, you guys will kind of know where I live, and that'd be a scary thing. Like, I mean, it's funny to say, but I mean, one thing that's scary about doxing in crypto is, you don't, I'm never gonna know who you are, but you guys are always gonna know who I am, and you can easily find out where I live, where I'm from, and you have my face. I mean, why would I scam? But that's the clearest answer I can get.
Okay, I was actually trying to like how profitable it is to invest in your project. That's why I was like trying to ask. Thank you.
So profitability here, well, I mean, our all-time high is 330K. I definitely see us surpassing that, especially once hype does come back, which seems like it is. And if we start landing these bigger partnerships, then blowing past that would be easier. We're not even listed on CMC or CG, so the profitability here of getting access is just exponential at this point. I mean, we're still under 100K compared to grand scheme of things, compared to successful projects I've already ran in the past. I mean, we're looking at a lot of money, but this is not financial advice. I'm just letting you know what the possibilities can be.
We are tracked by CMC already. We're not listed, but they are tracking us, which is very positive sign.
Correct.
Okay, nice. Thank you.
All right, appreciate those questions there, guys. Telegram, I know you had yourself unmuted there for a minute. Did you have a question? All right, let me see. Look back to the community here. I think we might have had one more question, brother. Let's see. Yeah. So you might have touched on this earlier. When do you plan on, if you plan on getting an audit on the contract currently out?
When we plan on doing that?
Correct.
I mean, it'll be soon. We just have to be really strategic on how we spend our marketing funds, because like I said, we're not getting much volume right now. But I mean, I think we'll get there again. I mean, we generated over $200,000 in volume in our first 24 hours. So we plan on getting that again and start allocating funds to different places as far as marketing, paying for our listings, and then we can start saving up for these audits. But right now, we just have to be extremely strategic on where our marketing funds go, because if we run out dry and we have no money to pay for anything, then it's just impossible to do anything at that point. Marketing funds are extremely essential.
100%. Marketing is very crucial in these times. Well, Prince, that's all the questions we have the community tonight. I'm going to kick it back to Seattle. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Mike, and thanks everyone for the questions there. Yeah, good job, Prince. I think I love projects like this. I think it's a great cost project, and I wish you guys the best. Yeah, if there's any way that you need your help, let us know.
Oh, absolutely. Help me get this to over 1 million.
We can talk about it. Right now, I give you guys props for just being here, right, in this times right now, right? It's a tough time for everyone right now. Most projects that are not committed will not pay for an AMA, right? So having the team here, they actually paid us, right? So we do not do free AMAs. So having a team here that paid us to be here, it tells me that they're very committed to the project, because if they're not, why would they, right? Right now, you have everything against them right now, everything. Market's going south, and it's a tough time right now. So them being here, I give them props for that. That shows a lot of commitment for sure. Prince, at this time, we like to raise awareness to your Telegram room. What we'd like to do is we'd like to send our people to your room and say, great AMA at USA Crypto Group. Is that something that you want us to do?
Yep. Absolutely. Let's get some activity going in this Telegram or in our Telegram. And, people like seeing activity, people FOMO in even with, Telegram activity. So I'd be open for it.
Yeah, well, I see some bites, came in, so it looks like, the community does like to, like what they hear from you, especially docs, right? I think when the project come in for an AMA, if you guys docs, I think that shows a lot for the investors. So good job on that, man. Perfect. So Johnny's gonna write down, join your Telegram, say USA Great AMA at USA Crypto Group, and Mike's gonna go there. He's gonna pick one winner, but I want you guys to go there and be part of the community, not just to win the prize. Okay. Looks like the team is very committed. They're very transparent, as you can see. They're on the cam right now, and it's a great cause project, and I always support those projects.
Yes, sir. Who doesn't like helping out?
Perfect. All right. So Mike's gonna come back on. We have some cash prize giveaway at this point, Prince. If you guys want to hang out and see who the winners will be, that's up to you. But if you want to leave, that's all up to you guys.
Yeah, I got some quick things to take care of here at home. But I do appreciate everything. I'll definitely be in the USA chat more often. I like what you guys do here.
Yeah, Prince. So once you've done an AMA with us, brother, like you can come in, you can send the team over here. I'm not sure, but we do have your banner inside the investors group. So you guys can always update us with information. So when you guys post it under the comments, it will reflect in the main room as well. So you're welcome to, do anything. I mean, give us update, post anything about your project anytime. And my team knows that.
Will do, absolutely. Thank you.
Awesome, brother. Thanks again, and you have a good one.
Thank you. You as well. We'll be in touch.
Thanks, Prince. All right, guys. Fun time. Giveaway time. That was a pretty good AMA tonight. Very well spoken man. Really appreciate that. Hey, how's it going, Agent Squidgrove? You got something to say, brother?
Oh, I was just giving a yeehaw.
Yeah, I like it. All right. So we got $75 to give away tonight. $25 to a random joiner, like Seattle said. Go over to Waters Telegram. Say great AMA at USA Crypto Group. I'll give this one time. Like always, 10, 15 minutes to make sure everybody gets a fair shot. And we're going to do one random attendee, like always. And we had a couple of questions tonight. I will go through, pick the best one. We'll also inquire the voice ones. Appreciate you guys always asking on voice. I appreciate that. I do. But if you always like to ask them in text, that's always okay as well. I always ask as much as I can. Without further ado, let's hit this shuffle to get us a winner. Ding, 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 ding. Callie, congratulations. Won yourself $25. That is it for the wheel tonight, guys. That was a great AMA. Appreciate you all coming out. And we'll see you on the next one very shortly. Oh, as always, I'll have this posted and pinned very shortly, as well as a YouTube upload link right behind it. Thanks, guys.
Hey, thanks, Mike. Thanks, guys, for hosting us. We appreciate it.
Oh, hey, you're welcome. Didn't know that you're part of the team.
I'm just a community mod. I'm there throughout the day when I'm working, and there's quite a few mods and admins there that are there 24/7. So there's never really shortage of someone there to take care and answer questions.
Awesome, brother. Yeah. Well, thanks for being here, and you're welcome to. You guys are welcome. Like I say, you guys are welcome to post anything you want, give us updates and things like that. So once you've done an AMA with us, you pretty much have our lifetime support, pretty much.
100%, 100%. And just like Agent said here too, if you guys got any more, I'm sorry, Seattle, go ahead, brother.
Sorry, Mike. No, I just want to clarify myself that as long as the project is legit, you have a lifetime support pretty much. But it has to be legit. So I want to clarify that really quick.
100%. Yeah, 100%. What I was going to say there to the community, just like Agent here from the team said, any question you guys got, feel free to jump on over, ask as many of those questions you'd like, and they'll be sure to get them answered. And that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. I appreciate you all coming out.
All right.